They say working the night shift at the museum is boring, but last night I learned there are things worth fearing more than boredom. I always thought the heavy silence was my only company, until the portraits started blinking at me. At first, I convinced myself it was a trick of the shadows, exhaustion playing games with my eyes. But then I saw the woman in the blue dress, her painted eyes following me as I walked the gallery, and a dark stain began to ooze from the canvas like fresh blood. I tried to radio for backup, but all I got was static, crackling with whispers that almost sounded like my name. The lights flickered and the air felt thick, as if I was underwater. I kept my flashlight trained on the portraits, desperate for one of them to blink again so I could prove I wasn't losing my mind. But now, every painted face seemed alive, their gazes heavy with accusation, as if they were waiting for something. I told myself to just make it to sunrise. Morning would break the spell. The bleeding portrait had changed. The woman's hands, once folded primly in her lap, were now pressed against the glass, her fingertips smearing red streaks down the frame. I backed away, but the other portraits started to shift too. The old general's jaw clenched, the child's head tilted, and the man in the corner grinned, his teeth sharp behind peeling paint. Each canvas pulsed with a heartbeat that wasn't mine, and I realized too late, the museum had never been empty at night. I ran for the exit, but the doors wouldn't budge. The last thing I saw before the lights died was the woman's face pressed so close to the glass, her painted mouth shaping words I couldn't hear. When I blinked, her blood smeared across my vision, and I felt cold fingers brush my neck. If you ever find yourself alone with the art after dark, remember this: the portraits are always watching, and some nights, they want more than just your gaze.